Hello everyone, I'm back. This is my first video of 2020 and I hope everyone is having so far a happy new year and that it's going to be a good year for all of you. Today I'm going to show you another bird journal done with Majestic Birds by ARTYmaze, and I've also used Calico Collage's images, One Fine Day and Songbirds, and I will link that below in the on the video so that you can check these out, because all three are beautiful, beautiful kits. I have used, this is a hardback journal, 6 inches by 9 inches. I have used an applique that was gifted to me. On the front, I've added a little, it was pink, I've added some blue to it to go a little bit more with the cover. And I've done some stickling on the front so that it stands out some more. And the little nameplate on the front that says journal, I have done with cardstock, the 110-pound cardstock, about 3 layers, glued it together, did some stickles, and there it is. The spine is 1 3/4 inches, and the back is also done with an ARTYmaze image, and that is done with a hitch post closure. I will open up, and I have an ARTYmaze this book belongs to. Andrea gave us these as a freebie one time, and I use them all the time. They're so beautiful. Here is a tag that goes in the front. I've covered the front, the hitch post, the back, the screw that goes on the back with a little, I used a punch and cut it in half, and that covers it up. I don't like those showing. This is from One Fine Day, ARTYmaze, or I'm sorry, Calico Collage. I've made this into a pocket. This is going to a new home, leaving today, so I am not going to show everything in it, just to give her the element of surprise, because I know she's going to be looking at the video before she gets her journal. This is another image from Songbird here. This is Songbird. I have put acetate in one page, surrounded it with stickles, turn it over, and you see the other image in the window. So there's a window that shows 2 images there. Here's another pocket. I have filled that with some goodies. And there is space to write. This is lined paper from Songbird. This is Dollar Tree lace. I love using this lace. It just goes so well in all of these journals. And here's a little envelope, and I've added lace for the closure, and I've added some little goodies inside the envelope for more writing space. This little belly band has the little movable bird on it, as I do a lot of my belly bands. And I had seen this, Carol Tinson has done this, as well as the Bohemian Crafter. This is another page from One Fine Day, and as well as this lined page. Here's a little page that I did. I used my sewing machine to make the lines to write on. I left the threads intact and just cut them each short enough to make the little design, and you can write on both sides of that. I thought that was a little different. And I've added flat back gems with this. This is from an ARTYmaze kit. Cannot think of the name of the kit, but this is one of my favorite pages. I use that a lot in backgrounds and for tags and such. So you can take a look at ARTYmaze shop, and it is in there, and I'll link that also. And here's a little pocket. I have not filled all the pockets because there's so much in this journal. It is very fat already. So I thought that could be, things could be added, maybe little secret notes and such there. Here's vellum that I printed on. Here's another tag that I have made. All of my tags, I usually line most of them on the back for writing, more writing. Here is a flip out for more writing, and I put some washi tape there for reinforcement, as well as just the beauty of it. Here's, I've used a Martha Stewart punch, added an ARTYmaze collage sheet piece there, scrap that I had. Here is some Carol Wilson note paper that I put into the flap for more writing. This is more gifted lace, as is this. Here's a tag that goes in the back of this. This opens, there's a magnet there. And this opens in a triple fold. This is an envelope, 2 envelopes that I've made into a flap. There are tags here and journaling cards from ARTYmaze, and another journaling card here that I won't take out. And there are, of course, some little tags here. These are from Calico Collage, one of her domino collections. And here is an ARTYmaze canning jar, little journaling card. And this is, I believe this is Calico Collage. And it is not, that's another one that I have forgotten which one that is, but I, again, will link all of hers below. Here's a little, I put little papers in here. This says, "Joy is not in things, it is in us." It's a little paper pad that I've had. I thought that was kind of fun to put in there. An old song sheet from a song book dated 1909 was the book compiled. So that's a vintage song sheet that I've sewn around, and I've sewn around all of these pages also. This is a decoupage napkin. Here's an envelope with some goodies in it also. This is ARTYmaze. And you can see that there's journaling space and journaling card in there. This is One Fine Day, Calico Collage. And here's more Calico Collage and some paper included. Here's a little piece of lace that I attached with a bow, and I made the same type of placket, whatever you want to call that, in an oval shape as I did on the front with the journal, the word journal. This one I did one of Calico Collage's oval images, and I added flat back gems, and the back I have glued that. I put song sheet back there, and then I've glued that to the lace, so it just is a decorative piece there. This is a vellum pocket and a ARTYmaze tag. More lace that was in my stash. I've added a little blue to it. Here's the center of the first signature. This book does have 2 signatures, about 96 pages at least. I'm sorry, 104 pages. That's both sides. And I've added a little Tim Holtz bird punch on the strings. There's an envelope with some goodies in it, and this is also little envelopes, and like I said, I won't go through all of the envelopes. This is from One Fine Day, and it says One Fine Day. And this is also from that same kit that I've cut out from one of the pages and used it as a tuck spot. This I made a vellum pocket with a window I'm sorry, not vellum, acetate pocket with a window. And here is a large tag that I have made from one of the images. I added lace, and you can see then the tag through the pocket. Here's another belly band and a tag. I've added lace to that. There's the doily. Here's another page from one of the kits, and I double printed it, added the image on the top, made it into a pocket, and there is another journaling card for more journaling space. I've added the lace so that it has something that you can pull it out with. And then this is also a pocket. Here's another pocket here on the side from one of the pages that I've made images from. More journaling cards, more song sheet, and I've added a little bird here. And here is another image from one of the kits. That's Calico Collage. This is ARTYmaze. It says notes and a journaling card. And more writing space. Here is, I've added a flower, Recollections flower, an ARTYmaze tag. And here is a tag. This tag is from Deli Girl 1961 from her lavender and lace kit. Forgot to add that. And here is another image from one of the kits. This is a tag. This is Calico Collage, as is the vellum I printed on, the other side of that. And here is a Calico Collage image, and I liked the song sheet there, so I added another song sheet into that. I just thought that looked so good with the song sheet on the image. Then there's more writing space, and I fussy cut a bird to put on there from Calico Collage. This is also Calico Collage, the other side of the lined paper. And here's another fussy cut bird from that same kit. This is from a die that I have with a little bird, and I will have to link that company. I cannot think of it, but I will link that too also. And more writing paper, another bird. This is Sizzix die. Here is another journaling card that I put into a Calico Collage. Both of those are Calico Collage. More writing space. There's another tag from Songbird, not a tag, a tuck spot that I've cut from one of the pages. Made it into a tuck spot. And this is an ARTYmaze postcard as a journaling card. This is another pocket from Songbird. This also is Songbird. And there is the other side, another pocket. That brings us to the second signature, and I have done this pocket out of vellum. Made it a little darker. It's a little different image look from the actual image with the vellum. And here is another image from Calico Collage. Here are two envelopes. I won't take all of these out, but I put papers in there to match, so there's more journaling space in each one. I've used a little tag and done stickles, or a little oval, put the stickles on and tucked it in for a closure. Here is another image made into a pocket. And here's a fun little thing. It's never too late to have a happy childhood. I thought that was kind of perfect to put in there, because it really never is too late. And here is another page with acetate, an acetate window. There is this image on this side that is Calico Collage, and here's I've added the Recollections flower and some cheesecloth. Turn it over, added a bird, cheesecloth, and this is some of the lace that was gifted to me, and I thought that worked perfect around that oval. And here's that little die cut again. Cute Cottage Cutes is what that die is from that company. And here's another One Fine Day from Calico Collage, and that's a pocket. Here I've made a pocket into from one of the pages, and there is an ARTYmaze card with a journaling card inside, little folder. Here's more of that gifted lace. I've added some flatback gems to it. There's lined paper. Here is another card. This one is from, oh, I cannot think. I'm so sorry. I will link that below. It's right on the tip of my tongue and I can't think of it. And here is a journaling card that I made. I had to cut this off when I was fussy cutting, so I didn't want to waste that image. So I just kind of cut it off in a swirly type way and did the sewing around it, added lace to both the top and bottom, and I thought that turned out to be a pretty cute pocket. And here's more fussy cutting. This is done with a die, a Sizzix die. I interwove the ribbon into the die cuts itself and added the bow, added the cheesecloth, and that made a pocket. And there is a Calico Collage tag. That is a Calico Collage image here that I did the die cut with also. Another song sheet from that old song book. And here is a long tag that is made from Calico Collage, and that goes in there. Well, it does. I will just do that later. And here is another image that I cut from one of the Calico Collage images. Here I added lace, and here is one of her journaling cards. I did an oblong doily on that one. Another fussy cut. I believe that's from Songbird. Calico Collage, and here is another tag that I've made. This is more gifted trim there. And I put a little piece of it here that was kind of a cutoff from this, and put some cheesecloth behind it, did a ARTYmaze pocket, and here is another Calico Collage tag, We Rise by Lifting Others. How true that is. And vellum, printed on vellum, the image. I did some embossing with gold here with the little stamping and embossing with the little bird cage. That I believe was a Tim Holtz stamp. And here's another pocket that I've made from Calico Collage, and there is a tag. This is from ARTYmaze, and the lined side on the back. This was an applique. I love these so much, and I hate to run out of them. They're so pretty. It's a little applique that came in kind of a strip that was gifted to me also, and I added some cheesecloth in the blue, and that you can get at Hobby Lobby. They have all different colors, pinks, blues, browns, burgundy, and I try to keep that on hand because it's so nice for backing things. It comes in a roll, and I put a little gold bow around that. Here is the center of the second signature. This says One Fine Day. I had an extra one of those, so I put that in. And these are the center pockets, and here's another from that. And this is a Sizzix die that I have used the bird cage, cut it out in gold, put the little blue birds on it. And there's another ARTYmaze image, the other side of that. I have used Tim Holtz ink on this, and just to give it the color and coordinate with the book so that the pages aren't so plain, but those can be written on, of course. There's the Hobby Lobby lace. Here is more vellum, the other side of that, and this is a fussy cut from one of the images from Calico Collage, and there is a tag that goes in there, another ARTYmaze pocket, and as well as tag along the other side of that journal, or doily. And here's the bee that I've done some stickles on. This is one of the images from, I believe that's One Fine Day from Calico Collage. It is a Calico Collage image. And as well as this, Stop and Smell the Flowers. And I've double printed that and made the bench into a pocket. There's another pocket there. Here is more fussy cut. And I have made that into a pocket. And I put a pocket from Calico Collage image onto the song sheet, added a journaling card. And here is another, I made this from a scrap that I had from Calico Collage and made it into a tag. Made this into a pocket. And there's a half doily for decoration. More writing space, more lined writing space, and there's more writing. There's lots of writing space in this journal, and here's a little piece that I had that I added to that for trim. More lace. Here's another bird cut out. That is from Cottage Cutes also, that image. And I've put a half doily there and some lace. Here's another image from Calico Collage with a journaling card, another tag and pocket from Calico Collage image, and almost to the last page, here is a postcard from, journaling card from Calico Collage, and this is an image cut from that same kit. Here's another pocket with some goodies inside, and that brings us to the end of the journal. And of course, I always add a letter into my journal that tells about the journal and what you can use a journal for, and that goes into every journal that I do. And that concludes the end of this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please put a like and subscribe to my channel. I am getting close to 1,000 subscribers, so I would love it if you would subscribe, and I will be doing a giveaway once I reach that 1,000 point. And I thank you for taking your time. Again, I wish you all a happy new year, and I will be back soon because I have another little journal to share. Thank you.